Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here. I am so happy that you have joined us today for a weekly reading. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I hope you like my setup. I'm doing this for the month of October. Wanted to change things up again. I really feel the positive, heightened change in energy here. So I figured I'd put more of a fall-y Halloween type theme. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. For those of you who've never seen this, it's a new setup. Okay, so I lost my train of thought. I haven't done this intro in a while now. I'm just like going crazy here. To my subscribers, thank you so very much for your love and support. I cannot thank you enough for supporting this channel and for, putting positivity into this channel. It's growing quite a bit, and I am so grateful to each and every one of you, not only for subscribing, but for making these amazing comments and for the views. And I know some of you are watching my videos more than once, and I know they're lengthy, but they're lengthy for a reason. So I am so grateful for your time in watching these videos, and I'm so grateful to all of you, especially those who've subscribed and who keep coming back to my channel to give me that love and support. I send you so many blessings and so much love for that. I am truly grateful, not only to have this channel, but to be able to do this work for you. So yeah, the only thing that I have left to say is, if you would like a personal reading with me, go ahead and check out the description box below for that information. Or you can go to capellawellness.com, check out the service suite or the packages that I offer. All right, guys, with that being said, happy Halloween. Let's get into your reading. Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your weekly reading. How's it going? I hope your week is going well. And I hope you have an awesome weekend. We're approaching the end of October already, which is crazy. Next thing you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas will be here, and then New Year starts, and we do it all over again. But time is an illusion, so I try not to focus on that too much. Anyway, Libra, I'm sending you much love and many blessings, as I usually do. Now, if you've never been here before, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that's what this is all about. Stick around to the end so you can see what's coming to you with regards to love, what your wellness tip of the week is, and what your super attractor card is to give this reading a little boost. All right, let's see what your overall theme is for this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Snow Angel number 4. Looks like you need some more balance in your life, Libra. I'm hearing recalibrating chakras. I'm hearing taking sea salt baths. I'm seeing 4 of Swords with this. A lot of self-care stuff. 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles type of energy. Excuse me. Apparently, you are getting a lot of signs and synchronicities to do something, to not do something, to focus on your health, to do some cleanup, some energy clearing, chakra healing, whatever this is. Maybe getting rid of a relationship. Getting rid of it. Leaving a relationship, I should say. Leaving things that don't serve you is what I'm getting from this, okay? There are signs and synchronicities all around you. I'm seeing the High Priestess, where you're getting all of these insights and downloads. Even with the Ace of Swords, you're getting clarity, but some of you might not be really heeding the call, like judgment, or listening to your intuition. Some of you maybe there's how the unhealthy ego is affecting this, or you're afraid of trusting your intuition. There's something with fear, like the Devil card. It's kind of like maybe some of you just still stuck in, the mundaneness of the world, or you're still stuck in your self-note is what I want to say, and you're afraid to move away from that. because of the unknown, like the moon card or whatever this is. So they really want you to pay attention to the signs. Pay very close attention to the signs is what I'm hearing, because they're telling you where you need to head towards, what you need to be doing, what you need to stop doing, what you need to focus on. There's something here where I'm hearing adjustments are required. Maybe a detox is needed. There's something here about releasing people, things, jobs that no longer serve you. And your angels and your guides keep telling you, Libra, leave this. Libra, do that. Libra, stop doing that. Whatever this is. Okay? And if you keep seeing them, they're going to keep throwing these at you until you get it, is what I was just told. I have my angel standing behind me, and they're like shaking their heads. I'm seeing face palms. I'm seeing Archangel Michael. He's kind of standing there with his arms crossed, and his wings are just like massive. I love it. It's beautiful. And they're like, come on, Libra. How many more signs do we need to give you? Again, some of you are not trusting in the signs because maybe you've been seeing the same sign for months about something and it hasn't manifested yet, or if it hasn't occurred yet. There's some block here, okay? I'm feeling there's some sort of block here, all right? You're wondering if God is there. You're wondering if the angels are there, but they're there. Okay, but you really got to get to center, because if you continuously ask for things, ask for signs, and you're getting them, like, what is the holdup, Libra? Why are you doubting this? I'm getting a very strong feeling of doubt, of not trusting your intuition. It's kind of like the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess and the reverse or something. Maybe Knight of Cups, Page of Cups in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse. You haven't really mastered your intuition yet. Something with not being able to master your intuition. There's still a little bit of fear here, even though you keep getting the signs. They'll go away once you believe that it's whatever you're asking for is going to happen, Libra. Trust. Have unwavering faith. The Hierophant. You're being given divine wisdom through these signs and synchronicities. Follow that guidance. It's like the Chariot. Follow that guidance and take action on it. So this may very well be your blocker, because we have the Mildew Fairy here. 5 and 1 is a 6. That's another balanced number. Okay? I'm seeing the Lover's card with this. 6 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. I mean, you name it. Emperor even. You need more stability or something. With this Mildew Fairy here, yeah, it says cleanup time. Not only is it time for you to, this is like Virgo energy, time for you to clear the physical space in your house, in your car, your work desk, something like that. But this is also talking about clearing your energies. And I said recalibrating, rebalancing your chakras, okay? You got to get back to center. You got to get more balanced. There's something here. Maybe you're surrounding yourselves with lower vibrational people, whether it's family members, friends, co-workers, who are so low vibe that it's affecting your vibration. You need to cut those cords, and you need to release yourself from these lower vibrational energies, because it's affecting the manifestation of your abundance, of your heart's desires, okay? Maybe that's why you keep seeing the signs, because there's some cleanup that you have to do. And some of you need to take sea salt baths. I'm talking about the self-care, right? This ties into self-care too, where when you clear the space, you allow new, more high vibrational things to come in to your energetic field, into your heart space, okay? So Maybe there's literally something have to do with mildew. Maybe there's something where you haven't really been focusing on something, or you're overly focused on work or a relationship, and you're not tending to your garden. That's what I just heard. 7 of Pentacles is what I'm seeing. Again, with the self-care. And maybe there's literally mildew growing in your house or something like that. There's something you haven't taken care of. That's for somebody specific. Okay. But this is also talking about, with this mildew growing, what happens, right? When mildew grows, if we're not cleaning it, especially in a bathtub or a shower, when you let that water just sit there and you're not constantly cleaning the space, the mildew grows. And what happens when the mildew gets bad? You get sick from it, right? Maybe you are sick right now, Libra. Whatever this is, you are being told what it is you need to do. Your guides, your angels are showing you what's going on, what needs to change. But some of you are not listening to that. And the mildew is growing and growing and growing to the point where you're not going to be able to use the shower or the bathtub or whatever it is. You see what I'm saying? And then when you don't have that, you can't take your showers and you can't get clean. And then it becomes like a ripple effect, like a domino effect, right? One thing leads to the other. Maybe that's what this is, and you're getting all these signs and synchronicities. It's like, okay, Libra, it's time for you to change what it is that you're doing. Or maybe to stop focusing on, other things and stop avoiding cleaning your house. That may be for somebody. Something, it might be literal, where you literally have mildew growing all over your house and it's making everybody sick. And there's something here. Maybe you're depressed about something. Maybe you are working too much and you're doing too much and you're not focusing on the care of your home. I don't know. That's for somebody here. It's coming out because somebody here is going through this. All right. But others of you, you really need to start focusing on your self-care. Okay? Don't ignore the signs. If you know what it is you need to do, Libra. If you know you need to leave a job, leave a relationship, leave a friendship, cut those cords. Because those lower vibrational energies, it's going to fester, and then it's going to create more mildew, and that's just not healthy, right? And then that's going to affect you even more greatly. It affects your health in all areas of life. Your mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, physical health, okay? That can get very toxic, all right? They want you to not let it get to that point. Maybe you are in toxic situations like the Devil card, and you need to move away from those toxic situations, whether it's a relationship, friendship, or a job. You've been given enough signs already, Libra. If you continue to ignore the signs, that mildew is going to continue to grow. And it's going to be harder to clean, right? Harder to clear. Let's see what the tarot has to say. All right. What does Libra need to focus on for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What does Libra need to focus on for this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. He kind of came tilted, but they said to take him in the upright. But here, he came like this. I think you guys saw it, right? He's going to fall off his horse if he ends up like this, right? And the Knight of Cups, and I think I did say the Knight of Cups, trusting your instincts. I channel so much, guys, I don't even remember what the hell I say. And I have no recollection of it usually until I play this back. If he landed like this is what? You're not trusting your instincts. You're not trusting your intuition. You're not following your heart. You keep seeking validation from the universe with these signs. But then why do you keep asking? That's probably what the blocker is. You're not following your heart. He came this way. You're like, It's kind of like two of swords, two of pentacles, wishy-washy. Okay. You may very well be having a problem with trusting your instincts, okay? Following your heart, your intuition. They want you to have it in the upright. This is also being emotionally balanced. This is also the guy who goes on the quest for the Holy Grail. Maybe that is what your guides have been telling you to do. Go find your cup, Libra. Go find what fulfills you, what makes you happy. Because maybe apparently you're dealing with a water sign, maybe not. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Where they're like, they keep breaking your heart over and over and over again. They're manipulating your emotions, and you know that you should walk away from this person, but you're not doing it. It's kind of a little bit similar to Gemini's reading if you want to watch that. Yeah, there's something here where you may be dealing with somebody who's just like super infatuated with you, and maybe they say all these really nice things and then they do something different, right? It's kind of like a tower moment, and then it's like they may be in it to win it, if you know what I mean. There may be ulterior motives with this guy. This guy knows how to play the cards, all right? He's very good. He has a very good poker face, if you will. Because sometimes the shadow side of this guy, he can utilize this romance and these maybe poetry and being very chivalrous and being very knightly. But he's doing that to get something else. And sometimes he utilizes that to get somebody to have sex with him or her. Okay, could go both ways. Maybe that's your story and you're getting the signs to move away from this person, to clear your energies, or to, again, clean up time. You need to change something. If this is resonating with you, Libra, you need to walk away from this heartbreaker, okay? That's for some people here. And remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't resonate for somebody else. But make sure that if you know, if the truth hurts a little bit and you know this is your story, be honest with yourself, Libra. Because otherwise you're not going to evolve, you're not going to grow, you're going to be manipulated all the time. So take that to heart, okay? So maybe you're dealing with somebody who is like this. But yeah, and maybe because of that, you need to move away from trying to, maybe it's the romance. Maybe some of you are following romance. You always want romantic relationships, but your signs and synchronicities are pointing you to get on the path to your bliss, your ultimate fulfillment, what ties into your life's purpose, okay? Maybe that's what they want you to focus on. Following the Holy Grail, finding it. Following what you love to do. And when you love something so much, Libra, it fills you up with that bliss, with that divine love of God, because you are just so happy and so content with what it is that you're doing, and your cup runneth over, right? And then all of these beautiful things start manifesting in your life when you are at that vibration. Because the Ace of Cups, which is what he's seeking, is unconditional love. And unconditional love is the highest frequency, which you should strive to achieve this lifetime, so that you can call in paradise. You can attract the most amazing, abundant, harmonious, beautiful people, jobs, things into your life, okay? So maybe for some of you, you need to start doing that. I do not know what's wrong with my throat chakra. We have 8 of Imps at the bottom of the deck. This is the 8 of Wands, okay? This is something where there's too much going on in your life. That's why I said some of you need to release some things, okay? This is a great deal of activity. This is also about being in alignment with your purpose, because this talks about alignment. It's not just somebody coming to you out of the blue, although there is another message I will talk about with that. This is about taking action. This is about fast movement. This is very fast energy. This is very excited, very ambitious energy, okay? These are wands. These are 8 wands flying through the air. I'm hearing with this card is that they want you to take action now on, if you're dealing with somebody who continues to break your heart, to move away from that, or even a job that continues to be disappointing, like with the 3 of Swords that comes into this. Leave it. It's not your Ace of Cups. Leave it. The relationship is not Ace of Cups. Leave it. Plain and simple. Okay? They want you to be more in alignment with what your purpose is, what brings you happiness, with following what's true to your heart. Okay? This also does talk about communication. Maybe you are dealing with somebody who continuously communicates maybe very sexual things, or they're communicating all of these very lovey-dovey things, but then they do something different and they just run away or something like that. That's for somebody here. Okay? And maybe those are the signs that you're being shown. It's like, you need to leave, because this person is going to continue to disappoint you, to break your heart. You need to leave this job because you know deep down inside it's not fulfilling you. You got to clear that, right? Clean up time. Because that mildew is going to keep growing and growing and growing. And then what? How is that going to help you? Okay. For others of you, there's something here where you're getting signs and synchronicities about some blessing coming in. Maybe somebody the Knight of Cups is coming to you with an offer. Maybe you keep seeing signs of proposals or something like that. Marriage proposals. Maybe you're seeing it all over YouTube and you're seeing it as you're driving, or I don't know, something comes in the mail and it's like talking about a wedding or something like that. Maybe you keep seeing signs about that. All right. And you're getting frustrated because it's like, okay, they keep showing this to me, but why isn't this person coming forward with their cup or something like that? That's because there's some block there where there's something you need to clear. Your energies need to clear, whether you literally need to clean up your house to make space for this new person coming in. You need to clear your energies. Because if you want this marriage proposal, if you want somebody to come forward with being vulnerable with you, with expressing their true feelings for you, but your heart chakra is still kind of blocked, or you still have, lower vibrational energy surrounding you, that doesn't allow you to make room for this new love to come in, because this Knight of Cups is coming in with the Ace of Cups, okay? There is communication. Maybe you continue to get, signs and synchronicities about communications coming in. I know, I've been hearing that for like a year, all right? So, or somebody's coming in to propose, or someone is coming here to travel to you and to express their heart, pour their heart out type of thing. But it looks like there's a block here, Libra. And you probably know what this block is. I already touched up on it, but it has to do with the mildew fairy. There's something that they're telling you that you need to change. Maybe there's still something in your heart chakra. Maybe there's still a little bit of resentment or anger. Maybe you're getting frustrated with the universe because they keep giving you these signs and you're like, when is it going to stop? When is it going to happen? You're thinking of why, when. You're thinking about the outcome too much. You're thinking about the future too much. You are not believing in the signs. So that's probably what's blocking this from coming in. All right. And again, with the great deal of activity, you got to cut some cords here. You got to cut some cords. It's like there's too much low vibrational energy surrounding you is what I just heard. What is it that Libra needs to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. So yeah, whoa. There is somebody here who's coming forward with being vulnerable. with expressing their love. But yeah, some of you, there is some sort of block. We have the Seven of Bats, which is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. They want me to take the reversal. And the Four of Bats, Four of Swords. I did say Four of Swords, right? There's something here. Yep, there's some self-care needed. You got to clear your energies. There might be, there's a little bit of self-sabotage, negative thoughts about something not coming in, negative thoughts about something. All right, that's probably what's blocking you. And some of you are not focusing your attention on your self-care, on healing. There's like stagnation here because of this low vibrational energy, okay? With this Four of Swords, well, like I was talking about, a lot of you have to focus more on your self-care. And I'm hearing again, there's something with the heart chakra that still hasn't been cleared. This is also lack of action in following your heart and going after the quest for the Holy Grail, okay? This is also being passive. This is also ghosting, okay? Feeling restless, okay? Silence. Maybe somebody's not communicating and it's frustrating you, okay? Let's not focus on that communication because you need to continue to focus on yourself. Maybe you need to continue to focus on your healing. Maybe that's what you're avoiding. Like I talked about, you're worried about the future. You're worried about some sort of outcome. And when you're putting your attention on that, that's not for your highest good. You're taking attention and care away from yourself, okay? And with this Seven of Swords here, with this deception, there's something here where that's probably still lingering in your heart space. Maybe because somebody, emotionally manipulated you or broke your heart a lot, okay? If you still have these grudges or something, Libra, it's not going to help the situation. That's why they really want you to let go of this. All right. This is also about, I'm hearing like hiding who you really are or becoming somebody you're not. Or usually the Seven of Swords is like coming clean, the truth coming out in the reverse, okay? Some of you need to come clean with something. It's funny because we talked about mildew, and this is also telling me some of you need to stop avoiding the situation and you literally need to start cleaning your house or cleaning something. Others of you, you need to come clean and understand, realize, face the truth here. Don't be Two of Swords. Face the truth and realizing that there's something that needs to change, that you need to focus on your healing, okay? These are like confessions. You're going to have to face the music, Libra. And if some of you think you're still being deceived and lied to because there's still no communication here, because this is silence, right? Isolation, recalibration. But with the silence here, some of you think that you're still being deceived or there's some deception surrounding you because somebody's not communicating to you because of what happened in the past. That's something that you need to clear, Libra, if that part is resonating with you, okay? You need to release that from your heart chakra. Others of you, yeah, you need to take a break. You need to go on a vacation. You need to focus on your healing. Right? You got to go on that quest for the Holy Grail. And this guy talks about healing as well. The Holy Grail is talking about renewal and rejuvenation. Okay? So make sure that you're also not afraid of doing that, but that it's imperative that you focus on your self-care. Okay? They keep telling you what it is you need to do, Libra. You got to heed that guidance. There's also someone here where they may be coming forward with expressing love to you, being vulnerable. It's going to come out of nowhere. Maybe this person will show up at your house because the Eight of Wands talks about that. Fast communication, out of the blue. Delays are ever over. The silence is done. And now this person is coming clean to tell you the truth. To confess that they were wearing a mask, that they were lying, that they were making false pretenses, that they kept trying to sneak away because of fear. All right? Being sneaky. Maybe there are sneaky people around you and you need to say something to them. There's like disappointment here. Again, manipulation of emotions here. All right? There's a lot of messages coming in with this, Libra. Take what resonates. Leave the other stuff for some other people, okay? But some of you need to speak your truth and tell someone, I've had enough of this behavior. Okay? With the shadow side of the Knight of Ghosts. And you keep getting the signs. You're like, you need to say something, Libra. And some of you are avoiding the situation. You're avoiding the truth like Two of Swords. You have to come clean. You need to say something to this person. You can't stay stagnant. You can't be silent forever. Or take non-action towards your healing. Again, the mildew is going to get worse. Stop deceiving yourself. Okay? With this person coming in to communicate with you and express their love, you might think that they're being sneaky still, or they're still lying. If that's the case, when this person shows up, Libra, you have to meditate on this. Go within, ask your guides and your angels for clarification to help you. Okay, is this person being genuine? Get to center, breathe, be calm. Ask, and you will get the answer. But something's telling me that you are intuitive enough to know that you're going to tell whether this person is still lying or they're not. Now, here's the thing. This card came in the reverse for a reason. Maybe this already happened, Libra, and you're debating, should I trust this person? Are they still being sneaky? Are they going to go back to Seven of Swords energy with the lies and the wearing masks and the false pretenses, false promises, right? Kind of like Page of Cups manipulation of the emotions and being obsessive and being a manipulator. This card's telling you, Libra, that this person is coming clean. They want to make things right because they know what they've done. So, this guidance is giving you, they're already telling you with the cards already. And remember, I don't get reversals all the time, so this is very significant. This person is coming clean because they need to heal this connection. This person has also healed a great deal. That's why there has been no communication. They had to go in silence because they needed to retreat from the world. They needed to take a break. They needed to rest and recalibrate their chakras. They had to heal from all the wounds in the past, their inner child, ancestral patterns, relationships, even what happened with you, to prepare themselves for a union, to prepare themselves to come clean, to prepare themselves to speak the truth, okay? Because in the Rider-Waite, you know that the sword of truth, Excalibur, is right here. They needed this time away to prepare to come forward with the truth so that they wouldn't run again, so that they wouldn't lie again. That way they wouldn't wear a mask, and then they're coming to you, Libra. Full frontal? Why do you want me to say that? That's hilarious. They're coming to you with the truth. They know they have to make things right. They had to heal. This connection cannot be harmonious if both of you don't heal, okay? And look what's at the bottom of the deck. How convenient. I talked about the Three of Swords. It's none other than the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, loss, disappointment. This is about healing. This person's coming in to heal your heart. And if those who are not there yet, where you haven't gone on the quest for your Holy Grail, this is about healing your broken heart, okay? From lies, from deception, from people being sneaky, from people running away from you, from people not being honest, playing games on you, playing tricks, whatever this is, cheating even. For some of you, this has to do with cheating, okay? You need to heal from all of these inauthentic relationships. It's kind of like the 10 of Cups in the reverse. It's time for healing, Libra. And you keep getting these signs to do that. It's time to focus on your healing. All right? Overcome that sorrow. You have to feel a lot more optimistic about your life, about your love life especially. This also talks about releasing the pain and the suffering that your heart has endured. This is also about forgiveness and reconciliation, right? That's why some of you, your person is coming in. They know they need to come clean and speak the truth. They have to make things right. The 3 of Bats in this position, I said they're coming to heal, to finalize the healing between the 2 of you. And I'm getting, again, this person is no longer being deceptive. They know if they come in again like that, that is the end of it. They know better. They went through a lot of healing to make sure that they don't go back to being the person that they really weren't supposed to be. Because a lot of stuff happened to them. Maybe they were betrayed and lied to in previous relationships. And it hardened their heart. It broke it so much that it kind of like shattered, and then the new heart that grew ended up being a heart of stone or something like that. But you ended up clearing that, and you started kind of chipping away at that to reveal the green heart, which is the fully healed heart chakra. All right? So somebody who's coming here to reconcile, all right? They're coming with a cup of love. They're going to be vulnerable. They're going to express everything to you. They're going to be vulnerable so much that they're going to tell you everything. It's like an outpouring of emotions with the Ace of Cups. Okay. Others of you, with this when you're not ready yet, you need to start healing from heartbreak. Okay. You have to heal the heart chakra. For some of you, love is not important right now because apparently you haven't had true love. Okay. The true love cannot come in if you are still brokenhearted. There's no light here. This has to be full of unconditional love and light in order to be fully healed, in order for the true love to come in, because true love is high vibrational. Unconditional love is high vibrational. That's of the light. The true love will not gonna show up in your life if you are still 3 of Swords with the loss, the heartbreak, and the sorrow and the pain. Okay, we need to release that. All right, we're gonna go clarify the cards. Knight of Ghosts. Why are you here, Knight of Ghosts? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Please reveal to us. I just heard this is the time for reconciliations. Gemini had a similar message. Gemini's reading was crazy. I did some crazy channeling in that. I would highly recommend you watch that one because this is very similar. Why is the Knight of Ghosts here? Please and thank you. Does somebody here have Pluto in Libra? I heard somebody has Pluto in Libra. 3rd house. If you have that placement, this is very significant for you. We have 6 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Oh my God, the Knight of Cups is here twice. Okay, 2 messages. Some of you, you need to move away from this person. You need to move to calmer waters because you're in a hostile situation, because there's somebody who continuously breaks your heart, somebody who's continuing to manipulate your emotions. All right. We want to move away from this. That's for some of you. And those of you know that you are still dealing with this, because if you haven't healed from dealing with people like this, this is your message. Okay. Yeah. This is the heartbreaker. Some of you are still dealing with the heartbreaker, and it's here twice, guys. So with somebody in your life, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, it doesn't have to be, but it might be. All right. But this is about the energy here, where there's somebody who's being emotionally manipulative. It continues to break your heart over and over and over again. And we have the Three of Swords here. Okay. Now, if you're still experiencing this, then yes, you need to move to calmer waters. You have to find more peace, balance, and tranquility in your life. Take these 5 swords with you, even though there's 6. But you are, when you're moving away from the 5 of swords, okay? Betrayals and dishonesty and someone taking advantage of you, stripping you of your personal power, all right? With that type of 5 of swords energy, you take the 5 of swords with you and you learn from it so that you can transition to the next phase of your journey towards healing. When you move away with people who are being emotionally manipulative, they're here to teach you a lesson so that you don't attract this again and you don't deal with this ever again. Or if it starts, you know how to nip it in the bud, okay? It's what happened to me in my journey. I had to learn with people who were like this. And I took those 5 of swords. I said, I'm getting in my boat. I'm getting away from this heartbreaker energy. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not focusing on the romance anymore. I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on my journey towards the Holy Grail, the evolution of the soul, my self-transformation. That's what a lot of you need to start focusing on. You need to start embarking on that journey and be leaving this behind, okay? And don't feel any regret. Don't feel any remorse, any guilt. Just leave it in the past. You were supposed to learn from these types of relationships, from these types of situations, okay? But this is also, like I said, following your path to get the Holy Grail, finding what ultimately fulfills you. You're like, you know what? I'm leaving this type of 5 of Swords energy behind. I'm going to find more peace and tranquility in my life. Maybe there's drama surrounding you because this guy, there could be drama surrounding him too. Maybe that's it. And those signs are telling you, you got to clear yourself from this drama, from this manipulation, Libra. It's time for you to go. Get in that boat and go. You are being divinely guided. You're protected. God knows exactly what's best for you. God knows exactly where you need to be. And for others of you, with the person coming back in, yeah, they are very serious about reconciling with you. This is 6 of Swords, where it talks about the conflicts of resolution. This person wants to bring peace, balance, and harmony to this connection. I was talking about the healing, right? Which includes that peace and that healing, that renewal. They want to stop feeling hostile towards you in this connection. They want to stop with the arguing, the fighting, with the dishonesty, with the taking advantage of. This night here. Now, there's other knights who have found their Holy Grail. Okay? They're being the true chivalrous knight here. They've learned from their lessons too. And they had to move away from you, from the situation, to find their Holy Grail as well. Some of you have done that. Some of you need to embark on that journey. But somebody here also wants to stop feeling remorse, regret, and guilt. That's why they know they need to come forward and bring peace to the situation. I'm hearing a truce, kind of like 2 of Cups energy. They want to make amends. All right. Some of you, your person's making amends. They may be traveling by boat to you. I don't know, or traveling across the seas or across some sort of water. The Knight of Cups travels across water too. It's like they need to take a bridge to get you to you, or take a boat to get to you, whatever that is. We have Hangman at the bottom. We have Pisces here. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Pisces. This is about looking at things from a different perspective, okay? There's a reason why, if you're dealing with a heartbreaker, this person is acting this way. They're wearing a mask. And we do have 7 of Swords in the reverse, but they're telling me it still applies, even though it's in the reverse, that this person's wearing a mask. Okay? They are manipulating you because they were probably manipulated before. Maybe it has to do with inner child healing is what I'm hearing. Okay. But it's time for you to move away from the drama, from the chaos. You have to look at things from a different angle. Be like, okay, you know what? Why is this going on? Why am I not listening to the signs? Why does the drama keep happening in my life? Why do these arguments and fights and these challenges keep happening in my life? It's because you're not following the signs, Libra, for some of you. Okay, remember, it's a general reading. And I say some because it's some, not all. So some of you, you really need to remove yourself from the chaos of the world. This guy also meditates to recalibrate his chakras. And it helps him to be more enlightened as to why he's going through what he's going through. Why he's dealing with the heartbreaker, or she's dealing with the heartbreaker. Or how I'm supposed to transition out of this hostile, toxic situation. This Five of Swords energy, okay? You will get that enlightenment, that epiphany, when you just go within. It's the same with the Four of Swords. Go within and get the answers there. Let's see, why are the Seven of Bats and the Four... Why is the Seven of Bats in the reverse and the Four of Bats here? Why are Seven of Bats in reverse and Four of Swords here? Four of Bats. Please and thank you. Huh. The Hangman comes out with the Three of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Look at things from a different perspective, because there's a third-party situation involved in this. There could be drinking involved. And the Knight of Cups does talk about drinking. Oh, there's a lot of water here. I'm hearing drunk texting. That's interesting. There's something here where somebody is an alcoholic, I just heard. With the Knight here twice, and then Three of Cups, and then Four of Cups. Somebody likes to go to bars a lot. Somebody likes to go out drinking a lot. And they're trying to drink their sorrows away. And maybe when it comes to you, Libra, if you're dealing with this heartbreaker, and maybe you know this, maybe you've seen an increase in them drinking. Because they're trying to deal with love that they've never felt before. They're also trying to kind of like suppress emotions, and maybe they're also trying to avoid having to pursue this fully, is what I'm getting for somebody. Yeah, there's something here where you're gonna really have to look at things from a different perspective. There's also stagnation with this. Some of you are not seeing things clearly. Because with the Seven of Cups, there's like clouded judgment. There's lack of focus with this. All right. This is getting distracted by the outside world. Getting distracted by relationships, jobs, things. Some of you are resisting surrendering to God. Some of you are afraid to let go of a person, of an addiction maybe. There's something with partying here, excessive partying, excessive drinking. Maybe friends are causing the drama. Maybe there's something with social media I'm hearing. Drama going on with your friends. And you need to release yourself from that. That's for somebody here. Clean up time. You don't want to surround yourself with those energies. And if you keep being told what it is you need to do, you got to do it. You got to cut those cords. If somebody here is dealing with a lot of drama, and maybe you're the one drinking because of all the drama in your life, or you're dealing with a person who's dealing with drama in their life and they can't handle it, they don't know how to process that, so they drink their sorrows away. They're resisting surrendering to God. It's like a delay tactic. They're stalling. Lack of focus. There's a lot of lack of focus here. Okay. A lot of you need to focus on yourselves and not focus on the love and your connections. There's like third-party interference in this. All right. Whether it's with your person or your person's dealing with third-party issues. Could be anything, guys, with third parties. Someone else is influencing them. Yeah. Or somebody's influencing you. Whatever this is, Libra. You got to heal from this. There's too much of something, this overindulgence and stuff that doesn't serve you. It could be eating, drinking, social media, spending, shopping, not focusing on self-care. You're afraid to let go of the life that you're currently living, I'm hearing. Because you've been so used to it. And you're afraid that if you move away from it, is it going to bring you bliss and happiness? Yes, it will. It will. The Three of Cups is here. That's bliss and happiness, celebrating life, having a good time. Some of you need to have more fun in your life. Maybe some of you are just sitting in the house watching Netflix all day or being on social media all day, and you don't go out and socialize. You don't go out and have fun. You don't do fun things for yourself. If you got to take yourself out on a date, do that. I've done that plenty of times. Yes, people look at me weird sometimes, but I don't give a shit. I'm having a good time. I'm filling my cup. All right? You need to surrender here. You need to let go of these third-party interferences, these illusions, these cups here that don't serve you. Cups of poison. You might be continuing to pick cups of poison here. Others of you, yep, somebody's coming in to reconcile because the Three of Cups is reconciliation. All right? They see things clearly now with this Seven of Cups in this position. This is for another group of you, for those of you who have done the work, okay? There's somebody here who's going to come clean. They see clearly now. They're more focused. Maybe they had a drinking problem and now they've cleared that too. There's a lot of healing that this person has done is what I'm being told. Okay? A lot of healing for this individual. So, and that tells me that you, Libra, have also healed greatly. They're making a sound choice. They're being decisive now. Yeah. They're no longer feeling disillusioned. They're now picking the right cup is what I was just told. And they have the cup right there. They have the Ace of Cups because they found it. All right. No more delays because the Hangman talks about delays. That's what I'm getting with this. I'm hearing it's time for reconciliation. And apparently this person has been given the signs to come forward with reconciliation. Interesting. Oh, to do what? Do what's right. What was I saying? Balance the scales. This person coming back in, Libra, is they know they need to make things right. They know they need to speak the truth. They need to pour out their emotions. They need to balance the scales. Look at all the balance cards coming out. See? Yep, Six of Swords and Justice. Things are going to work out in your favor, Libra. And here you are. All right? So this person is coming in to balance the scales. The truth is going to be told. Karmic rewards will be paid out. For those of you who still need to cut cords and remove yourselves from disappointment and heartbreak and manipulation, you need to see the truth. You need to face the truth that that's what's going on, and you need to remove yourself from those types of people, situations that aren't for your highest good, okay? This is about learning your life's lessons. And for some of you, you have to be learning your life's lessons with regards to relationships. But the thing is, what they're also telling me, you can't have resentment, you can't have anger left in your heart, because that blocks it. You have to have a completely clear, unblocked heart chakra in order for all of these wonderful things to come in, especially the true love. Okay? No blaming, no feeling guilty. Like I said, somebody's feeling guilty. No feeling like a victim. All right? You're avoiding learning from your karmic lessons, some of you. This is a huge lesson for now, for you to learn now, Libra. It's time to face the truth. And the person coming back, for others of you who've done the work, yep, yeah, I said the truth is going to be told. They are going to confess everything. I mean, the Knight of Cups is here twice. This person knows that they have to tell the truth and they have to be vulnerable. They're no longer afraid of being vulnerable because they've healed from their inner child. All right, let's see what your overall guidance is for this week. What is the overall guidance for Libra? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What guidance do we have for Libra? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. Story of my life. As I tell myself the story of what's happening in my life, I choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. It's ultimately a happy story where every character, no matter how wicked, is doing their best. And let me tell you, it'll be worth it when I earn that Pulitzer Prize for Best Inner Monologue. Choose to make it the kind of story where even the tough parts have a sort of inner beauty. There's always a silver lining to everything. We always go through stuff to learn. And here, yeah, you're probably thinking there's, again, with the Knight of Cups twice. The shadow side of the guy, this guy here, being the hopeless romantic, being infatuated and being like super attracted, and then utilizing their charm and their chivalry to get something else from somebody. Heartbreaker, right? It's like the snake giving the mouse the flowers. Some of you are dealing with somebody like that. Now, here's the other thing. Some of you, with this person who's coming back to reconcile with you, to make amends, to make things right, to confess, they are going to confess this to you. It's like this is the same person that part of you guys need to move away from, and the person who's going to confess that they were like this, okay? Watch Gemini's reading because that's in there too. You guys are going to think that this person is still manipulating you. Look, that's why they want you to get to center. Meditate. Ask God and your angels, could you please give me guidance? How does my heart feel when this person comes back, when they speak their truth, when they come back? Are they the same manipulator as before? Again, the Seven of Bats in the reverse is telling me that they're coming clean. They've learned their lessons. They want peace. They know they need to make things right, okay? They want to reconcile with you, Libra, right here. And yes, for some of them, drinking was involved. All right? Drinking was involved here. So this is interesting. I'm getting two groups because some of you, you haven't gone through your healing journey yet. And you need to move away from this person who keeps doing this. Now, after a certain period of time has passed and you haven't spoken to this individual, Because I did hear from my angels that this person has done a lot of healing, because the Four of Swords is here. And if you know you have healed from heartbreak, Libra, that is your indicator. When this person comes back, you're going to think that they're going to be that snake again, giving you the flowers. But it says so right here with the Seven of Bats in reverse. For those of you who completed the healing, this person is telling you the truth, and they're going to confess that this is who they used to be, that they purposely acted this way and wore a mask to get you to either sleep with them or to get you to entertain them or whatever this may be, okay? They know they have to come clean, but they cannot make amends with you. They cannot bring healing and justice to the situation, or balance, or peace, or harmony. They cannot reconcile with you until they confess the truth. The truth has to be spoken here. And when you allow yourself to hear it and to forgive, that is when you've passed the ultimate test. In Gemini's reading, I talked about the test of tests, because the person that Gemini is dealing with is going to do the same thing. And that is going to be the test of tests to see if both of you have fully healed, if both of you have fully learned from your lessons, if both of you are really vibrating at the violet flame level, and you guys both understand what true unconditional love and forgiveness is. When you can complete that, that is what is, what's it called? When you are able to do that, forgive, and understand what true unconditional love is, that means your heart is completely green. It is completely full of the divine love of God. There's no black speck in there whatsoever. You now allow fully for true love to come in. That is why so many people do not find true love, because there's still black sparks in their heart. Black spots in their heart. Because there's resentment. There's still the point where they cannot forgive. God forgives us no matter what the hell we do. Jesus came here to teach us about forgiveness, because we do shit, right? I've made mistakes. My person's made mistakes. We've all made mistakes. We're not perfect. And when somebody's coming back to confess a lot of shit to you, and if they're crying about it, yeah, you can have people who know how to cry, but you're going to know, your gut is going to know if this person's pulling one on you or not. And if somebody's coming back after all of this while, and you feel that, wow, there's something different about them. It's like they've healed and they confess all this stuff to you and they're being very genuine. That person is being completely honest. They have healed too. Now it's up to you, right? You have free will. Even if after they confess and you're like, oh, wow, but I don't know. Maybe you might be thinking that ship has sailed. It's up to you, Libra. But here's the thing. God wouldn't have had this person come back into your life for a reason. Either they're coming back to see if you've learned your lesson, and you have to continue to heal and go through another cycle, or this is the test of tests to see if you are ready, worthy, and willing of taking this person back and understanding forgiveness. We are all God within. God forgives us for all the stupid shit that we do. We have the capacity to forgive as well, because we are made of God. So we have that. Every single one of us. We also have the capacity to unconditionally love, not only ourselves, but others. And if you've been on this journey for this long, you should know very well what forgiveness and unconditional love is all about. That means you are very, very, very directly connected to God. You are one and the same fully. That means you are vibrating at the violet flame level. And when you get to that, your ultimate reward, that karmic payout, where's the justice card? that ultimate reward is true love, the love of a lifetime. Look what's at the top of the deck. Rewards for your labor. See? That's what a lot of people don't understand. I know for me, that is what God showed me. How this whole thing was supposed to play out. And if I want true love, if I want that true, harmonious, sacred union with somebody, I have to have full forgiveness in my heart. That means my heart is completely green. And then everything that comes with that, with the sacred union, with the counterpart, all of these blessings are going to come in one after the other. And your life will never be the same. Ever. Okay? But again, it's up to you. You're not going to know unless you're able to forgive. Because sometimes this is hard and this person is going to confess some truths to you. It's going to be, you're going to be tested to see if you've really healed. Because if you get triggered and you go get off on this person, you not that in that sense, you go, what's it called? You get angry. You get belligerent. You haven't healed. Because somebody who's fully vibrating at the violet flame level, they will not get pissed off. They will not have resentment. They will not say, I cannot forgive you, you asshole, whatever. Put an expletive in there. That is not of God. That's not Jesus-like energy. If you go back to that. Which means that God cannot give you the true love of a lifetime. That's just how it works. You are deserving of love. I'm not saying that people here who are not forgiving and who are resentful, I'm not saying that they're not deserving of love. That is not it. There's a difference between having love in your life and having true love in your life, because true love is about forgiveness, understanding, and unconditional love. Because you can have conditional love. So many relationships they're in love relationships, romantic relationships, but they're based off of conditions. Okay? So this is why this is so important with me teaching this. Because it's so hard for people to understand about true forgiveness and unconditional love. That is what gets you the jackpot. Because God knows that so many people cannot learn forgiveness. He knows this. But he's like, I'll still give him a little something. But I'm not going to give them the ultimate love of a lifetime because they haven't learned. They're not fully full of me. So I'm not going to give them that ultimate blessing. It's why I wasn't receiving unconditional love, why I wasn't having these harmonious relationships. Because my heart chakra was still blocked. I didn't understand true forgiveness. I didn't understand what true unconditional love was. I was not loving myself first. And I did that and everything shifted. The ultimate karmic payout with this, Libra, is learning forgiveness so that you can receive that true love of a lifetime. And again, that is why we don't really see that as being commonplace on this planet. Because of those two things. I should probably go do a survey and see how many people are ever able to forgive like the worst person that they've ever dealt with in their life. I'm not so sure at this point that people would be able to forgive them. I'm not saying that I don't have hope in people, but with my connection, my conversations with God himself, he's shown me a lot of things. And that's why for me, I'm here to teach that. Because if you watch my readings, I talk a lot about God. Because God is everything. Without God, I don't have anything. He is the ultimate creator. So I incorporate God into my readings, into my teachings, when I talk with my clients. Everything that I do, it's all God. He's my only source and supply. He's all about unconditional love. And as long as I am following that and I am completely connected to him, I know that I'm going to be provided for, protected, and that all these blessings will continue to appear in my life as long as I'm in alignment with that. The bottom of the deck is gratitude. Today I'm grateful for all the little things. Even when the big things suck, there are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music, and the fact that humans invented an internet and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. I looked at this and saw, somebody was showering. Wasn't I talking about shower? Somebody literally needs to be cleaning their bathrooms or something like that, their house. Again, no judgment, okay? I don't judge. I'm not here to do that. I might get passionate about things, but I'm here to get people to have these blissful lives. That's what my business is about. It's about wellness. It's not just about tarot. That's why I do tarot the way that I do. I was called to do it this way for a reason. I'm here to help you guys to ascend and to live blissful lives because we can have paradise here on earth. And also that also deals with gratitude. I had to learn that. You know how many times I was complaining about the shitty things that were happening in my life? Boy, was I getting my karma with that. And when I shifted, wow, it changed my world when I was being more grateful even for the little things. And I wasn't focusing on lack. I wasn't focusing on what I didn't have. I was focusing on what I did have. And I was being grateful for the fact that I did have those things. Gratitude is very important here too. If you don't have gratitude, it lowers your vibration and God sees, oh, well, Libra's not grateful for this. I'm not going to give them this other thing that I have for them. That's how it works. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is Libra's wellness tip for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Thank you. Holy moly. Rhodonite. What did I just get on a soapbox to talk about, guys? Find a way to forgive. Holy shit. And rhodochrosite. Remember your worth. Okay? Because look, guys, if we get into love relationships, especially with people who are manipulating us, we are at fault too. Especially if it's repetitive behavior, we're allowing that to happen. That's a hard truth to hear. I had to face that. That was hard for me to hear, okay? I told myself that. My guides were slapping that in the face. They were slapping me in the face with that. The bottom of the deck is lepidolite. Recall your dreams. I'm going to read the other cards. Let's see. Rhodonite. There is freedom and forgiveness. It's natural to react when others hurt or betray us. But if you can move past the first layers of blame, resentment, and anger, disappointment, or frustration, you can free yourself from this negativity and toxicity. See, it clears the heart chakra. When you are able to forgive, you empower yourself rather than letting your emotions have power over you. Forgiving someone, however, doesn't mean that you condone what they have done. No, it doesn't. It simply allows you to release your ties to that experience so you can move on. At its core, all forgiveness is self-serving. Ask yourself, are you holding any grudges or holding on to resentment or anger towards someone in your life? What would it feel like to forgive? Your affirmation, say this 3 times a day for 7 days. If you need to say it more, if it hasn't sunk in yet, go ahead and say it for another 7 days or for as long as you need to so that you feel more comfortable. Forgiveness starts with me. Today, choose one person, yourself or another, and start moving toward forgiveness. Rhodochrosite. Often we are our own biggest critics. It's important to stay open to the various forms of self-affirmation, but you just might be looking for your worth in all the wrong places. Know that who you are as a person makes you worthy. Rather than turning to other people or your list of accomplishments for validation, find your worth from within. Your life has meaning regardless of any titles, experiences, or skills. You are important because you are you. When you know your worth, your self-esteem will skyrocket. Know exactly what you deserve and settle for nothing less. Do you feel worthy? Do you deserve more out of life? What would life look like if you acknowledged your true value? Your affirmation is, I am worth it. Today, don't settle for anything less than you deserve. Okay. Yeah. Talking about focusing on love, probably seeking validation. I need to feel loved by a person. No, you need to love yourself. You validate yourself. No job, no friendship, no parent, no relationship, no marriage, no nothing validates who you are. None of that shit. None of it. Not your job, your skills, the trophies that you have, your certificates that you have, the degree that you have. It does not make you worth anything. That is not where your true life, your true worth lies. It's within you. And the fact that you are already God within, that is enough. That is enough. Okay. All right. Let's get your, the love piece. They're like, Jess, you forgot the love piece. Let's see what's coming to you with regards to love. I would be surprised if the not enough card comes out. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What is coming to? That was fast. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Heal, guys. Healing is transformative. Healing helps you to raise your vibration so that the true love can come in. Bottom of the deck is karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. What was I talking about? These relationships are so important in our lives because it helps us to heal and it helps us to let go of resentment and anger, of feeling like a victim, so that we can fully understand what our worth is and so that we can start loving ourselves first. When we choose ourselves, we choose God. And when we do that, God rewards us greatly. And then when we are full of unconditional love and light in our hearts, no resentment, no triggering, right? You've learned your lessons. God rewards you with the ultimate reward of the love of a lifetime and everything else that comes with it. But you have to heal first. And not feel like a victim and not try to feel validated, feel hurt, be like you're not worth of anything because of some person, because of some boss or a family member or whatever bullshit that is. Okay. All right. Let's see how we're going to close out your reading. Oops. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. How would you like to close out Libra's reading? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. Appreciation dissolves all blocks to the presence of my super attractor power. See? This ties into the resentment and anger, right? If you can't appreciate this lesson, for me, I appreciated all the heartbreak that I went through, all the manipulation I went through because it taught me. Everyone here is a teacher. Everyone we encounter is a teacher. And I'm so grateful that I went through this heartbreak because I wouldn't have been able to heal. I wouldn't have been able to call in Or, start my own business doing this, to leave my 9 to 5 job, my career. I left my entire career behind. The life that I live now is so more blissful than it's ever been. And I know there were more things for me, right? But God wanted me to get to this first because I was always focusing on the romance, on relationships, romantic relationships. That wasn't doing me any good, and I kept getting hurt because I was trying to seek validation outside of myself. And now I don't even care. When the love comes, it comes. And I know it's going to come in divine timing because God's like, I want you to do this first. Let's see how you do. And then we were going to call in all the other rewards, right? Because we have to make sure that God has to make sure that we've learned, that we're ready, and that we are appreciative of everything we've ever experienced, the things that we have, not the things that we don't have. The other card is spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. I was talking about being having a direct line communication with God, right? Aligning yourself with higher vibrational things. Bottom of the deck is, I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. And yes, you do have the power to set those boundaries. Okay. I had to learn that too. But at the same time, when I set those boundaries, I'm like, look, it's like when I sent that letter to my counterpart. I said, look, I'm standing my ground. I am cutting the cord, but I'm still going to love you from afar. It's exactly what I said. I still had to have that unconditional love because I knew my person was dealing with some shit, but he had to heal on his own, and so did I. And I even told him twice to his face that I had forgiven him. And he didn't believe me at the time, but that's okay. Because he couldn't understand what he was doing to me wasn't pissing me off completely, and it wasn't. It made me feel really hurt than pissed off. I'm a more emotional person where I will cry more about it or feel emotional, but not emotional in the sense where I get angry and resentful. I've never really had that. If you look at my chart, it's not really in there, but for me, it was more of being brokenhearted way too much, of being a doormat. That was one of my life's lessons. And he couldn't understand with the continuous in and out in my life and the way he was treating me. My gut already knew deep down inside. I knew some of his past. That was one thing. Okay, he had a really rough marriage. So that was part of it. There was something else that happened to him that I don't really talk about when he was a child that also affected him too. So I already knew, and I had compassion for that. But I had to set my boundaries and be like, I can't do this anymore, so-and-so, because I do not like being treated like this. But I was still kind and loving, and he couldn't understand that because I forgave him anyway. And a lot of people don't forgive people who manipulate others or who break hearts, right? Who cause a lot of disappointment. But God was like, I had to have that in myself. You can set boundaries, but you can still unconditionally love. That is hard to do, but that's why that huge reward is given to you by God when you are able to do that. All right. So Libra, if you would like a personal reading with me, go ahead and check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. Check out my service suite. Check out the packages that I offer. If you order a tarot package, you get multiple readings. You also get a free bonus reading with that, and you save some money. So if you want some extra work done, you can schedule those readings in advance if you like. Checkout also has payment options, payment plans for that if that's, if you would like a payment plan with it. I also do readings for twin flames. I call them light counterparts because that's what I was guided to refer to them as. It's in my service suite underneath the section light counterpart readings. Okay, I section that off from my other personal readings. I also do live readings. If you want to have a live session with me, go ahead, and I think there's a link directly to that booking in the description box. Okay, or go again to my CapellaWellness.com website for that. Just get on my calendar and we will interact with each other. And I give additional counseling with that too, as opposed to the type of reading that you want. Okay. All right, Libra. Well, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starring out.